All right, what's going on, everybody? So this is Editing Dylan. Unfortunately, later in the episode, we ran into a problem with our audio software that we were recording to. So the audio that we had originally recorded crapped out on us, so we can't use it. And for the video, it will just be the onboard shotgun mic that we were using to record as backup audio. So kind of, it's an unfortunate thing that happens every so often. I mean, it's the first time it's happened for us, but it happens for a lot of people when you're recording audio. It's just kind of like the name of the game, but it is what it is. But I don't want to ramble on too much. We can get this video started, but yeah, just so you guys are aware, if the audio sounds a little different, it's because it's coming from the shotgun mic on the camera rather than our microphones that we usually speak into. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Whiskey Ways podcast. This is episode 12 now. Like we said, we're going to keep these things rolling no matter what. We're going to make sure we get these out here because we love doing it. We have a very good time doing it. We enjoy it. And obviously, we get to sip on some new whiskey every single week.
I feel like it's more of like an excuse to just drink whiskey.
Kind of.
And like sample
Yeah, you know.
all the whiskey we can find.
I don't know. This has definitely turned me into like a whiskey lover, I guess you could say. But with that being said, my name's Dylan. This is
Alex.
So yeah, for episode 12, we got obviously this is a very well-known bottle.
Yeah, it's kind of a staple.
Yeah, it's definitely a staple in the.
Especially, I guess for people like kind of getting into like a little bit. It's like I feel like this is like a good entryway into
Absolutely.
like, getting into like some nicer bourbons.
Like if you want something that's smooth, it's
easy to drink.
Yeah. It's not gonna smack you in the face with gasoline.
Yeah. I mean, it's still 90 proof. It's 90.4 proof though.
But it doesn't taste like it.
No, definitely no. You would never tell.
So.
It drinks like it's low 80 proof.
Yeah.
But
it's real nice.
It is. So this one's so as you guys can see on YouTube no.
Okay.
And for and for everybody listening, we have Woodford Reserve. This is just a plain old Woodford Reserve Kentucky straight bourbon. And this one is, like we said, 90.4 proof. Woodford Reserve is actually it's one of the few companies that I've found since we've been doing this, and I've been kind of like doing my research on the whiskeys that we've done. This is one of the few companies that I've found that is really like straightforward about their mash bill. They're like, you go to their website, you click on like the Kentucky straight, and it's bam, first thing you see on the page is the mash bill, which is super nice. And so this one comes in, it is 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley. So it's definitely that 72% corn definitely sweetens it up a lot. This is a super sweet bourbon. Really kind of as you guys can see, we've definitely gotten into this bottle a little bit. But yeah, so I mean this one's really sweet. It's like I wouldn't call it like fruity.
No.
But you can there's like some hints of fruit in there.
It's
on the nose and on the palate.
It's a savory kind of whiskey almost.
Yeah, it's like a savory. It's almost like a dessert to me.
Yeah.
This would be like a good after
one of the hints
dinner.
that I get off right off immediately is just a lot of, I feel like it's vanilla.
Yeah.
That's how I'm picking it up.
I'm
kind of like a very creamy.
That's what I was gonna say. It's kind of a creamy sweetness.
Yeah.
Definitely get some vanilla. Maybe a little bit of dried fruit. Definitely. So their website, the tasting notes said that Woodford Reserve claims that there are more than 200 detectable flavors in Woodford Reserve, it's actually 212 detectable flavors. Exactly.
And of those, I'd probably maybe get like 3, but
I mean, there's definitely some that stand out more than others.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like once you, I mean, because like everybody smells differently.
Yeah.
You know, everybody
Absolutely.
tastes differently. So like, you know,
what you may smell.
This probably tastes and smells completely different to you than it does to me.
Yeah,
you know
I think it does just by the way that you describe it. Describe it.
I feel like once you like they're claiming there's 212 detectable flavors. I feel like they just had a line of people and they're like, all right, what do you guys smell? And like everybody's just kind of like differences and stuff like that. They're like, all right, well we'll put it down.
Yeah,
and
they don't really like narrow it down. They just kind of keep it all there.
Ones. Yeah, because I mean obviously everybody's gonna smell something a little bit different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is it's really light. It's kind of I wouldn't call it like super complex.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it says like,
but,
now, are you getting hints of orange and like mint, or
no? So no.
Is that what they claim that you can smell?
They claim that they claim like kind of some of the bigger flavors in it or some of the bigger like I guess like sensory notes are let's see, hints of mint and oranges with a dusting of cocoa. Now I was getting a little bit of chocolate on the palate.
Yeah.
When we tasted this right before we started recording, and I definitely got some like almost like semi sweet chocolate like the.
There's just a not overwhelming, but a very
definitely
obvious like it's very savory.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the creamy is probably the best way to put it. If you could take I don't know, probably like I pick up a lot of vanilla off of it. So like a creamy vanilla is what I almost like what you would smell if you opened up like a French vanilla coffee creamer. You know?
Kind of. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
I feel like this would probably go really good with a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I should try that.
It would be pretty good. But yeah, so Woodford Reserve, so when you pull up the like the Kentucky Straight like page, because like they have like a whole fleet of different whiskeys that they offer, but so they have like a flavor wheel, and basically it kind of breaks down some of the detectable flavors that they're talking about that you could get out of it. It says is the grain, it's heavy on malt and rye. Wood flavors. I get a little bit of wood.
You know what? Maybe.
I get a little bit of like.
I can get that hazelnut in there.
Almost like it's almost like you dip, like when you're, so like wood chips, like wood chunks that you like cook with on the grill, used for like smoking. It's like if you just open the bag and stick your nose in it, that's like.
For me, like I feel like.
It's like you kind of mixed a bunch of different woods together.
When I first start to smell it is when I can pick that up. But then it immediately turns into like that
just almost
savory,
overwhelming savory sweetness.
Yeah, like I can definitely get the hazelnut. Maybe that's what it is. Rather, I was just using vanilla. I feel like vanilla and hazelnut kind of are very similar. They like go well together. Yeah,
it's one of those. It's like some of those.
So like a vanilla hazelnutty kind of vibe is what I'm getting. But
yeah.
I mean, honeysuckle. Yeah, I can get some of that.
I can't like necessarily pick out the different fruits, but there's definitely like a fruity element to it. So on the website, it says fruit and floral flavors. It's a list, and so it says you can the flavors that are you could pick out are apple, apricot, blackberry, blueberry, cherry, cognac, cranberry, green apple, honeysuckle, lemon, orange, peach, pear, and rose petals. Which is a lot.
That's a lot. I feel like we would need to.
I could maybe smell the rose petal on like.
I feel like I can get some apple.
The honeysuckle.
The honeysuckle, yeah.
I got that.
The honeysuckle, I definitely got.
Yeah, almost like a honey and syrupy.
Yeah.
Like a maple syrup and honey like mixed together.
But I mean, and that's to the nose, and then I mean, as far as taste,
on the palate.
Yeah, like.
So one of the big ones that I noticed on this was tobacco and like tobacco spice. I don't get that at all.
Whoever said that was probably outside smoking a cigarette or something before they tasted it.
We'll just finish a cigar and then go in and all right.
I can't. I mean, obviously, I'm not an avid smoker either, so. I mean, I know what a cigarette or a cigar smells like. I know what tobacco smells like. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what it smells like, and I'm not getting any of that.
The closest tobacco flavor I could probably get off this would be like Red Man.
I've never
like the Red Man Golden Blend because it's kind of sweet, almost has like a sweet raisin type taste to it.
Well, I mean,
it does to me.
That's a chewing tobacco, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a whole leaf chewing tobacco.
Okay.
Yeah. But like.
I guess maybe if you were to pick up, you could probably pick it up. Okay, probably in like a chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
That might make more sense.
Or that I doubt you've ever had it, like the old school like plug tobacco.
Nope.
Kinda. I don't know. I could kind of get that off of it.
You're a retired chewing tobacco person.
Connoisseur. No, but I mean, I've been around the block a time or two, but I mean, definitely kind of like I don't know. It's not super strong, but I feel like I could see. I'm not particularly getting it myself, but I could see where people would kind of pick out maybe some of those tobacco flavors.
Yeah.
Like either like a Red Man Golden Blend because it's like super sweet as it is. It's like a sweet tobacco, and then like because it's like treated like has additives to it, but or like a straight like plug like kind of dry plug tobacco.
Yeah,
I could kind of get that. But yeah, so I guess we've talked a lot about this one and the flavors we could get out of it. But I guess let's toast it up and see what we get. Oh, I love that sound.
Dude, that sounds so clean.
We're gonna break them one day doing that though.
That's probably the worst thing that you could do.
I mean, you knocked back a glass that size before we started.
I'm not coughing because of it being strong. I'm coughing because
it just kind of hits you.
Hit the
back of your throat.
Yeah, when I went to go, when you are drinking something and it's like goes down the wrong pipe. Yeah. That's what that just did to me. Oh shit! It almost came out my nose. That was a terrible taste right there.
Yeah, I mean, so
I gotta get it out of my throat now.
I guess the difference between like the nose and the taste off this one, definitely I definitely pick up a lot of caramel, and I'm still getting a little I gotta take another sip. Like a semi-sweet chocolate aftertaste. Where'd that straw go? I'm gonna add a couple drops of water and see if this kind of changes it all.
Makes it a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
As far as the flavors. That's something if you guys are ever tasting whiskey, that's something you can do too. Is if you get just like a little glass of water and a straw, and you take a couple little drops,
3-4 drops.
Yeah.
Maybe change it up depending on whatever whiskey you're drinking. If it's like already something that's like super aggressive or super strong flavored, but
it'll help kind of like bring out those notes that.
That's still a fat glass.
What?
That's.
I mean, I think before we started recording, I knocked one back because I just felt like I needed to
just kind of
loosen up a little bit, and it was probably about that. So I would say closer to probably about 2 shots. That was in there.
Was it?
I feel like
that's like
when I was going back, it
like
wasn't like a
2 and 3
tip.
ounces.
Yeah, so it was between 2 and 3 ounces. But
I mean,
I just needed to loosen up, But
yeah, I was sitting here, I'm like checking on the notes, just gonna pour them up. So I'm like, all right, we're ready to go. This dude knocks it back, and I'm like, Jesus, hey. Definitely get a lot more wood off, kind of, it does. The water
doesn't come while we're here.
The what? Do you have to sign for it?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I would because it's like high value. You would think.
Not necessarily.
Well,
I don't know.
I
I don't know what criteria people use. So this dude's building himself a PC.
I'm in the midst of building myself a PC.
Waiting on all the parts to get here.
Yeah. Not to offend all of you Apple Mac users. I mean, I'm still an Apple user. I'm still gonna
We're
keep
still heavy Apple.
like I'm still gonna keep my iPhone, my MacBook. I'm probably gonna end up keeping it, but like I'm switching over to PC just because
There's so much more you can do with it.
there's so much more you can do with it.
It's
There's
so much more like versatile.
And I'm not trying to go out there and drop another $2,700 on a laptop or an iMac when I can
Big fat.
build something myself for half that price,
on this.
and it can operate way faster.
Like this pod, like completely off topic, but this podcast has kind of made me realize that this computer. So I'm on a 2015 MacBook Air with 128 gig SSD, and that's it. I think 4 gigs of RAM. Like it's like straight. I got it when I went to college, when I graduated high school, and like this is like a straight note taking laptop,
Yeah.
which is nice. It's perfect for that, but it's not good enough for this.
Yeah. I was gonna. Yeah.
Like this is like just
And
this audio editing for the pod.
the fact
is
that like
straining it.
for whatever reason we're gonna go down this road right now. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I just don't understand it. That Apple decided to like transition to everything just being USB-C. Like
I don't get that either. See, mine's before that. What year is yours?
Mine is a 2016.
So yes,
the next
very
year.
next year for mine. Yeah.
Mine's also a MacBook Pro. Yours is the Air.
Yeah.
So like, granted, yours is definitely geared for like the college student.
Yeah, and it's absolutely perfect for that. But if you want to do anything else
Like-
with it, sorry, yaddle up.
I'd rather have my own PC that I can have multiple like USB, Gen 1 and 2 ports versus just strictly having USB-C ports.
Yeah.
Because like eventually, obviously, like the tech world's gonna transition, I'm sure, everything to USB Type-C.
But it's not there yet.
It's not there yet, and there's still a lot of things that I use, or a lot of things that use the older USB Gen 2. I think it is USB.
Yeah. And like
3.0.
I feel like
Gen 2.
most people like get at least laptops. Like people get new laptops every like 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Like some people do it like religiously, like every 3, 4 years. Get a new computer, or like just like on a cycle. But like, I mean, I feel like a lot of people. By the time that like that technology really catches on and everything starts switching to USB-C, it's people are gonna be just getting new stuff anyways. So like right now, like okay, you might have to deal with like if everything does just overnight switch, then like you might have to deal with an adapter.
Yeah.
But you're doing that right now
Yeah,
anyways to go.
but that's the thing.
To switch it back to the regular USB.
I have this adapter here in order to plug my camera into my computer so I can monitor the feed, but like, I don't want to have to go out and pay another. I mean, I think this one's probably maybe $20, but still, I don't want to go out and pay extra money to get an adapter to plug more stuff into my computer. Like, why couldn't they have just had like at least one, of the USB Gen 3.0 Gen 2s?
I mean, God knows.
Or maybe 2. And then the fact that it doesn't even have the freaking SD slot.
Mine has an SD.
Yeah,
slot.
yours has. It's right here on the side.
Yeah.
Like, especially for people that are like photographers and videographers or whatever you need to use the SD for, to be able to just have that convenience of like straight into the computer versus having to go, oh, I don't have that. Okay, guess I gotta go to Best Buy and find an adapter.
Not even just get one. You gotta find it.
Yeah.
Cause like you gotta like it's gotta be the exact like ends that you need and like all that, and it's just I don't know.
It's frustrating.
That's a whole debate. We could do a whole episode.
We really could
arguing about technology.
And I mean that's for a whole nother audience too. Like a lot of people are feel the same way.
Oh yeah.
Of how we feel.
I mean, a lot of people would probably clown on us for buying a Mac. Period. But like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I will say
I really do like Mac.
I will say though that as far as laptops go, that's my my
Well,
problem with the MacBooks
what's that?
or the laptops is because of they switched to the USB Type C.
Yeah.
But I will say on the iMacs, I'm not sure about the newer ones, but I know like the 2016, 2017, 2018 maybe, they have the multiple slots for that.
Yeah.
But
look
then
what you
again,
pay
like
for
yeah,
an
you
iMac.
gotta pay at least $2,000 for it. Baseline, yeah.
That's like
Like-
probably an iMac that's probably equal to like your computer.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
if you want to like beef it up at all,
yeah,
another $1,000.
exactly. It's like you can get the iMac, yeah, but you're limited to whatever that iMac's capabilities are. You can't.
And
like a
it's-
PC,
they're more
you can't-
difficult to upgrade.
you can't be like-
you can upgrade it.
Oh, I need a better CPU. Okay, let me just swap this out real quick. Oh, I need a better graphics card. Okay, I'm gonna swap that out.
Yeah, it's not plug and play.
Yeah, like, and that's the great thing
Like
about
Apple
PC.
does not expect you to
PC
want to upgrade.
And this is if anybody is even contemplating on whether or not, like, if you feel the same way about Mac and if you want to switch, the thing about PC is, what's nice about PC is in the long run you're gonna save yourself money.
Because you can but you also got to look at it's different between a desktop and a laptop.
It is
a
different.
desktop, you can plug and play all the parts.
Yeah,
And,
I'm
like,
speaking.
you
I'm
know.
speaking specifically for a desktop.
Yeah.
reason.
Okay. So a
So-
desktop, you absolutely are because like a new GPU comes out, plug and play, switch it out.
Yeah,
It's
not-
a new.
it's not gonna be like super mad cheap, but it's not gonna be
but
like
it's cheaper
buying a
than
whole
buying
new
an
computer.
entire new computer.
Yeah.
For me to get a new Mac is going to be minimum $2,500
Yeah,
for what I would need.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm switching. Give me, this time next year is what I'm really shooting for because we'll be moved off the island, and hopefully settling down in our, in a new place. But I mean, it's time.
give me like 2 weeks.
We ain't gonna talk about how jealous I am.
And I mean, the other reason also is because I want to switch as far as gaming goes. Like,
I'm no. Why would I pay? How much? I really don't even know how much the new consoles are, but I do know it's a pretty damn penny.
yeah, it's a pretty penny.
It's like one of them was like $700. I read somewhere.
I'm not sure, but
And the new Xbox is essentially a PC
yeah, it's
that you're limited to the Xbox operating system.
it's literally configured just like the same as a tower would be. It's
Yeah,
that's
it
what they're
looks
calling
like
it.
it.
They're calling it a tower.
Yeah, no, not worth it. Why would I spend $600-700
Yeah.
on something that I can only watch Netflix and play games on, when I could get a computer that I could do my entire life on, probably still keep this Mac for like when I'm in school and doing notes, whatever. Because
That way you'd be able to really-
for that.
You'd be able to get the most out of the computer if you just use it for school,
Yeah, if I just
rather
use it
than
and
having,
run it
like-
into the ground in school.
Not rather than using it just for school and then like using it for Adobe Audition and using it
Yeah.
for
But this
whatever
is
else. And
Apple's bad about I had an old MacBook Pro, like a 2011, and when I got this, my dad took it because he'd never had a Mac, and he took it just to use it and see what was up and all that, but he ran into the issue is this was a couple years ago, so it was maybe 2017, 2018, and Apple stopped updating the operating system for that hardware.
yeah,
So he's running on a 3 or 4 year. I don't even know if he still has it, but he's running on it's running on a 3-4 year old operating system that he can't update anymore because Apple stopped writing updates for that hardware.
yeah,
And this is getting there because this is 5 years old, over 5 years old.
yeah. Mine's 4, so
So this is getting there. I'd probably get another couple years before they just completely stop updating this. And then once the operating system stops updating, then slowly after that, all your apps are going to quit updating. And then slowly after that, they're going to quit working because they got to be updated to the latest version.
well, and the thing
And
of
then
it
you
is
end up with a
too,
computer that just doesn't work because Apple decided to stop writing updates for it.
Yeah.
Whereas a PC laptop, you'll never run into that because
you can always just download
you can just download the new Windows.
the new software.
I mean, I'm sure eventually, it would get to the point where, they're like, oh my god, like you're still using that hardware.
Yeah.
Like,
but I mean, also what I was gonna say is like we're getting to a point where it doesn't necessarily matter. It's not a matter of like, oh, I'm a Mac user or I'm a PC user. It's I want the best performance for my money. You know?
Yeah.
Like
that's the point.
We're at a point now where like it doesn't matter like really whether you
can
are
make anything
pro Mac or you're pro Windows or whatnot or iPhone versus Android. It doesn't matter. Like we've gotten to a point that like I just want to have the best performance. Like I want to be able to have like if I have a phone, I want to be able to have a nice camera, but I also like want to be able to have enough storage, and I also want to be able to watch a lot of YouTube videos, whatnot. And
and like that's like you and I talked about this a long time ago. Like probably wasn't that long, but like why would I take so to get a new Mac, because everything I own is Apple, or like all my like big technology, my phone, my computer really, like are both Apple. So like it's so easy to just back it up, transfer it to a new computer, brand new, and then you have everything backed up just like you had it on your old one. Super easy. It's like nothing to it. I mean, it's just like bam, bam, bam. Give it time to load up and download everything, and you're good.
Yeah.
You're set up, ready to roll. But like, why would I take? Because realistically, it's gonna be $2,500 for me to get a new Mac. For $2,500, it would buy me basically yours. Something.
I'm pretty sure that's what I paid for this.
Yeah. So like.
Maybe.
Why would I?
$27.
Why would I take $2,500 to spend it on something that like I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna be like, damn, I kind of want something better. I want something faster. Or I could take $2,500 and build a top of the line PC. I could build it, pick everything in it, like make it look how I want it, make it run and perform the way I want it. For $2,500, bro, you could build a damn nice computer.
Dude. Yes.
Like.
And on top of the fact, like, not only will you be able to, like, search whatever you want, do whatever you want, like, edit, play
anything.
Like, as far as gaming goes, like, a $2,500 gaming PC, like, that could, like, that's what you could build, because gaming PCs are perfect for instance, like, what I like to do is photo editing and video editing and whatnot.
Yeah, I was going to say, now video editing.
Like... So like an ideal, like a $2,500 gaming PC. Now, granted, everything I just bought, my budget was like, I want to say no more than $1,300 or $1,400.
Right, but
it's better.
It'll
it's
outperform
better
that, which you paid $1,200 more for that.
Yeah. So
exactly, like
double the amount of memory, double the amount of storage, like.
Yeah.
And those are the two things that cost like the most, that make the difference in price the most for like, one version of the MacBook Pro versus another version. Like this is an 8 gigabyte, has 8 gigabytes of memory, and I want to say it was like 512 gigabytes of storage that I've had to purchase more iCloud storage.
See,
that's the other thing. You gotta pay for more, like. Well, okay.
I mean,
you gotta pay for more storage regardless, but like.
Yeah, but
the fact that as far as iCloud storage goes, you gotta, over time.
I don't like that everything Apple is like automatically set to back up to your iCloud. I don't want it backed up to my iCloud.
Yeah.
That's why I have like a terabyte of external memory or an external storage, so I can back up my computer, I can back up my phone, I can back up all my music. Everything that's on my computer is on that hard drive.
Right.
And like it's like that's it. I don't want to back up to iCloud. I don't care. Like, but literally every single day I get a notification on my phone and my computer that's like, please upgrade your iCloud storage to back up your whatever. I'm like,
yeah,
dude, I don't want to. I don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue the fact that it's like, okay, well maybe you just need to go through your stuff and delete stuff that you don't use. But at the same time, it's like, why should I have to do that? Like, I shouldn't have to like, oh crap, I'm running out of storage. Let me go delete, something that maybe you're holding on to that's
I have like
nostalgic for you, or
I have like 5,000 pictures on my hard drive from high school of like me and my friends, me and my family, whatever. That like it's something I'm not getting rid of it. Like, I'm not. Like,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean? And it's like iCloud's like, well, we want you to be able to save this. We want you to pay like whatever, however much a month to upgrade your iCloud storage. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to use it at all. I don't want anything on my iCloud.
Yeah.
But Apple, get your shit together. We're tired of
I'm
it.
saying, man.
We're tired of it.
Have you ever? No. That's going to be a whole other
Apple's
topic.
like this, what?
But I was just going to say, have you ever wondered, like, if Steve Jobs was still here, truly, like, where do you think Apple would be? Versus, like, what's Tim Cook, right?
I have no idea.
I think that's his name, Tim Cook.
I feel like since Steve Jobs died, I think Apple's stagnated. That's why I refuse to upgrade my phone until it's like to the point where I'm like, Jesus Christ, like this is literally like useless. Been caught and like has like actually had lawsuits filed against them for like purposely slowing down older phones so people are forced to buy the new stuff.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I do not like Android. I hate Android phones.
I think Android has came a long way from where they were, and
It has.
for me, like,
They'll pass Apple eventually.
I think they already have, to be honest.
Well, that's kind of what I was about to hit on.
The only thing that keeps Apple users is the fact of iMessage.
the fact that I can buy a brand new phone and
AirDrop.
transfer everything to it, and that's it.
Like, iMessage and AirDrop is the two strands that keep Apple users like keep upgrading to the next iPhone.
The green text bubbles does bother me.
It does, but at the same time, it's like
kind of irritates me.
I've even came close to thinking like, damn, maybe I'll switch to the Samsung. Like, maybe I'll switch to the next Galaxy.
Yeah. So it's not so much the operating system.
The fact that like Apple has again stuck with the same form factor for the next, like, this is the iPhone X. Like, the iPhone 11, they stuck with the same form factor. The iPhone,
I don't know which
and
one
now the
this
iPhone
is.
12. I think yours is.
I think it's an
11.
XR.
Or no, yeah, yours is the XR.
Doesn't say.
Yeah, that's the other.
But they literally look the exact same.
Yeah,
Besides
they've looked the
being
exact
crap.
same for the last like 4 years.
Mine's just bigger.
Like, the thing
And
of it is
that's
whether you
exactly-
switch the edge of the phone from a curved or what they're gonna
The
what
square
the
phones
concepts
are
have said, that the next iPhone 12 is going back to what the iPhone 4 looked like. Like, Apple's basically going backwards now.
Yes.
They're still keeping like it's gonna be that flat edge, but and then they maybe changed the bezel up here in the front to where it's, or the notch up in the front a little smaller, but like, bro, Apple, come out with something else.
I want like the clear one that's like holographic and shit, and like you can like fold it in half.
I mean,
and, like, bro,
seriously,
it's 2020, man.
like,
Come on now.
why are we still? Apple's
things
literally
supposed to be
beating
fine.
a dead horse. The only thing they're really upgrading, quote unquote, is the internal fucking software, making it a little bit faster and a little bit better and they've said like the only difference is apparently it's cheaper than what they usually retail a new phone for.
Well, I would sure as hell hope so.
I want to say it's like maybe $700 to get it rather than fucking $1,100 to get it. Like,
First off, no.
I'm just
Just
tired,
no.
bro. I'm tired of paying so much damn money for iPhone
Right
and,
there, bro.
and Apple
right,
shit, bro.
Right there, you got like
Yeah, this phone was
$3,000,
$1,000 when I got it.
$3,500 of Apple stuff you got right there,
Yeah.
and you're like, damn, what the
And
hell
like,
do I
I've got
switch?
this phone obviously paid off now, and it's like, I don't want to upgrade anymore
No.
I'm not gonna go pay another $1,200 for a new iPhone that's maybe
Well, you got
got a little bit better camera.
Well, you got maybe 18 months till Apple slows that down and it don't work anymore.
Shit, 18 months I might be switched over to Android. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, it's like the argument always like leads me towards Android and PC, but then it's just like when it comes time and I'm like actually getting a new phone, I'm like,
Dude.
no.
It's so true though that the iMessage and AirDrop, literally, that's the only reason I don't want to switch.
I've tried to switch. I've done it. I've switched before to Android. I'm like, fuck, go back.
Dude,
But yeah, like
it's a lot for me. It's so like that's the thing though. It's so convenient to be able to. Oh, I want something on my computer real quick. Okay, AirDrop.
bam, bam.
2 seconds. It's on my MacBook. Oh,
That's like us.
I'm
like
on I'm on this fucking. Oh, I want to share this video to my phone. Okay, AirDrop. Boom.
That's like when we're editing. Like I'll edit the audio and then I'll literally
In
AirDrop
2 seconds.
it's
It's
AirDrop
on
it
the
to
computer.
Dylan, and then yeah, like it's too easy. I don't know how the hell we do it with PC though. To be honest, I don't know how you'd switch it.
Oh, I think honestly, PC has the same shit. To be honest.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
I just don't know like how it works.
I mean, it's got to work the same way. It's just, I don't know what the hell it's called.
I'm
Honestly,
jumping ship from MacBook and I hardly even know really what the fuck I'm about to get myself into.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's like. I mean, at least you've been playing around with
I,
Courtney's
yeah,
computer.
Courtney's got a
She
Dell,
switched.
so.
But I mean, it's like so we've been doing like some online training and stuff for work. So I've been using Courtney's computer because it's PC and DoD stuff doesn't work on a Mac.
Yeah.
Another reason, but and it's like I don't know what the hell I'm doing on that operating system. I'll be like the window will change and I'm like, how do I get back to it? I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, because it needs to be on Internet Explorer, which is ass. But, and then I'm like, I'm like searching it. I'm like, go to the little start thing like it used to be, and then search. I'm like, Internet Explorer. It's like doesn't pop up. I'm
Well,
like,
so so the way I've set her computer up is not how it came. So for whatever reason, when Windows 10 now automatically displays like your like browser or whatever apps the computer already has, they display it on like on the home screen. It's not like down on the taskbar like you usually see things. But I figured out all you have to do is right click it and unpin it from this. It's called the start menu. So it's down on the taskbar. Because I don't like seeing bunch of clutter on the desktop home screen. You know what I'm saying? So I like everything down at the bottom. And that's just how I'm used to like at least using a Windows computer. Like at work, when I use the computer at work, like it's a HP and everything is down on the bottom. There's no like start.
It's not the.
Granted, I want to say it's like
goofy-ass
Windows
looking
8
thing.
maybe, but still.
The only thing that helps me is that's like how the Xbox is. Like the Xbox and the Windows 10 like little start home page thing with all the stupid looking.
Dude, that's
like,
the other thing. I haven't played on
apps.
Xbox in so long.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have if Bree didn't have one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I used to have the Xbox One, the original Xbox One when it first came out.
Yeah, I did
Ended
too.
up selling it to some kid, but
Sold
I mean,
it and then sold my PlayStation
Yeah.
and then got another one.
I remember that.
Like I was like one day I was like, you know what, I'm done with this.
Yeah. I've done the same thing, bro. I've gone back and
Sold
forth.
it, and I'm like, literally, as soon as I was like, got in my car after I was leaving GameStop and I sold it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, man.
Now what
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
the
do?
receipt back in there if they'll give it back.
What am I gonna do now? Like, I think the thing of it is like, especially us being our age, we grew up in that era, that gaming kind of era.
Yeah.
Like when it was like really hot, and so like, I feel like that's
like
gonna stick with me.
That's
as
a
like,
common way for us to kill time
yeah.
and relax. Like,
But it's also
I'm not gonna
like
say relax because you and I both get
it gets pretty heated.
Dude,
I try so hard to like.
I tried
control that.
Bro, I think about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hop on some Call of Duty, relax, kick back, maybe have a couple beers. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. Oh, the guys are on. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Fuck. 10 minutes in, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm like contemplating like breaking the controller in half. I'm
I
like,
can't do this.
Peter Dylan will be playing. He'll play.
And everybody else is just laughing at you, and you just.
And I'll be on the Xbox in the bedroom, and I'll be in there. The doors are closed. And I'll just hear,
Fuck! And then I laugh at myself too, dude. I'm just like, bro, I got so mad for no reason. It's crazy how easy it gets under your skin. It's like, you go in with the mindset of like, all right, you know what? If I die, whatever. It's whatever. I'm gonna have fun.
See, I'm trash. I know I'm gonna do bad, but when I'm playing and I start getting my shit like just kicked in, I'm like,
I feel like I'm average. I'm not. I wouldn't. Some days I might be above average, but I feel like I'm at least kind of average.
I would say if I played every day for a month straight, I would have 2 good games in that month.
Well, especially now since like, so, obviously I play on your PlayStation, but I've got my keyboard and mouse already for my PC, so I've plugged in the keyboard and mouse to the PlayStation, and that's how I'm playing now. Oh my god, dude! Like, in some ways it's easier, and then in some ways it's harder.
Yeah.
Like, I just think that I've been so used to playing on a controller, like it's literally second nature for me on a controller. I don't have to think about anything. With keyboard and mouse, the fact that one hand is like doing this and then the other hand's doing this. This hand's easy. It's this hand that's like
the keyboard hand
screwing me up. And it's like I was telling you earlier today. It's these 2 fingers that I'm not used to using to press buttons to do certain things, and it just like I was telling you, like, bro, my hands like hurting trying to play, and it's having to like think that extra like couple milliseconds about like what I need to do with this hand before I do it, and it's like those extra couple milliseconds is what costs you in a game when someone's shooting you, you're trying to move and do something.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, if I was only playing on a controller right now, I would have got you, bro.
So I did that last night. I was playing around with it, and like, I was playing with one of our buddies, and I was like, dude, I'm done. I'm gonna switch back to controller. And I tried to do it in the middle of the game, and it was like, please go to the main menu to switch to controller. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like sitting here, I'm like, I gotta deal with it. Then I'm like, I finished the game. We sucked. Like I like ruined the whole game for us, and we get back to the menu, and I was like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep rolling with it. Get in the next game, I'm like, fuck, I should have switched.
Yeah.
Like,
I was singing the same thing this morning when I was playing. I was like, I played like 2 games on Warzone, and I got my ass handed to me, and I'm like, screw this, I'm going back to controller. And then like right before I was gonna switch, I was like, no, you gotta keep playing, you gotta practice, because this is what you wanted, so this is what you're gonna do.
Oh my god, dude, we've talked for like
excessively long about
30 minutes.
we went from Mac and PC, like iPhone bullshit,
talking about Call of Duty.
Oh my god, what are we?
So yeah, I think we're kind of falling ourselves into a new niche.
Yeah.
Getting into the whiskey.
We might turn this
technology.
into whiskey and tech. Yeah, whiskey and tech. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I could get
I
that.
feel like that'd be a decent niche or niche. How do you say
I
that?
say niche.
Niche. I
I heard somebody say niche, and I was like,
niche.
it sounds uneducated.
I guess niche. Niche is niche.
Niche sounds fancier, so to me it sounds like.
I feel like it's the most commonly used. It's like pecan versus pecan.
It's pecan.
I go back and forth, dude. Like sometimes I'll be like, yeah, can we get some pecan pie? And then sometimes I'll be like, yeah, it's I want some pecan pie.
Almost some pecan pie.
I feel like pecan just sounds so weird though. I don't know. It just sounds weird to me.
I don't know. Honestly, until I moved out of Alabama, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say pecan.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. It's definitely a southern thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
What, pecan or pecan?
Yeah. Like, I feel like it's like in the more southern states, it's like, hey, can I get some pecan? Yeah, see, I want to naturally say pecan.
Yeah, but you're saying pecan?
Pecan pie. Pecan pie.
Yeah.
I can't even.
I mean, I feel like,
pecan.
Florida has its
like, is it like
super like kind of country areas, but like Florida's like almost an exception. It's like Florida's like a southern state, but
Florida
it's like,
is like,
but it's like
a mix.
Yeah,
it's not even. It's in the South, but it's not. I wouldn't clarify.
I feel like
it's
just such a vacation spot. People move there from all over the place.
People want to claim that it's a southern state because
it
it's furthest in geographically. Yeah, it's the most southern state, but
yeah,
as far as the true meaning of what a southern state is.
What, I mean, they only have one SEC team, right? Yeah, Florida.
Yeah.
The Gators. So, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, fuck the Gators.
And I mean, I feel like the SEC, like if your state has an SEC team, then like that, it qualifies.
Nah, man, we got some fucked up people in Florida.
Oh yeah, Florida, man.
Florida's been on the news too damn much, and I'm like ashamed to be from there.
It's like a whole thing now.
It's like people come at me like, bro, what's going on, bro? You're Florida. Like, I'm like, yo, like, it's not me. That's not me. Like,
I'm not Florida, man.
I don't do that. I'm a normal human being.
Yeah. So we didn't even rate this whiskey.
Oh, I was thinking about that one in the beginning of the episode, actually. I'm going to rate it like a 9.5.
Oh my god.
I told you, bro, this is like my favorite one. This is like my favorite one
We'll
of all.
see. We got a flavor whiskey coming up from our boy Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely you guys look forward to our friend Jamie, who's been on before. He'll be on with us next week and possibly the week after.
Yeah.
He
like
sent us
2 episodes ago, I think.
Yeah, he sent us a couple bottles of whiskey to try. So those will be exciting to. I think they're both Colorado brands, so that'll be cool. But anyways, you know.
Do you want to even hit on what we were supposed to talk about?
I'm thinking about what I would rate this as.
Oh, okay.
I think this is a little bit too sweet for me to like really give it like a super high rating.
Yeah.
The sweetness does make it easy to drink, and it does make it smooth. But you know, damn. I'm gonna give this an 8.4.
Okay.
8.4. Not bad. It's certain. It is a really good whiskey. It's super easy to drink. This is like one of the. This is if I was gonna like tell somebody like that they're like, hey, I want to like I want to start drinking whiskey. I want to get into drinking whiskey neat, like whatever. Like I would grab this and give it to him. I'd be like, you know what, this is probably a good starting point.
Bottle of Woodford, can't go wrong.
No, absolutely not. And it's not that expensive. Most places it's like $30-$35. Here it's like between 35 and 40 most of the time.
I mean, obviously we did a little bit better pricing because we're military, and when we purchased an military. That's where I got this one. I want to say it was like $30.
Oh really?
It wasn't that expensive.
I'm gonna say the old Elijah Craig still has that beat.
Yeah.
So does Clap Maze, in my opinion.
Elijah Craig's got the gold right now.
I think we should move that to the center.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
Sorry, 1792. You weren't that great, so you're moving to the left.
Yeah, we were gonna do that one, and we tried it.
We tried.
And contrary to how much of it's gone, it is not good. Well, it's the small batch version.
A lot of that's gone just because you were already gone.
Yeah, no, that's exactly.
You were gone, so
yeah,
you were
fuck it. Yeah, I drank some of it the other night. I was when I had the night I had that Jose Cuervo pre-mix margarita.
Yeah.
So, bro, that stuff like fucked me up, bad, like gone. I was sitting in here playing PlayStation. I was like on the phone with Bree, and I was just knocking them. It's easy to drink, but I was knocking them back, bro, and it trashed me, like gone. And like I was just sitting here, I'm like whatever, and I was just knocking that stuff back because I'm like, whatever, you know. I couldn't taste it, couldn't taste anything, and I was just like, I'm pretty sure I blacked out. I'm almost positive that I blacked out.
Damn, bro.
Bro, it just that pre-mix margarita stuff. It put me on my ass.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, speaking of margaritas, if anybody can get your hands on a bottle of Terramana,
which is Dwayne Johnson,
DJ's
Dwayne
company,
The Rock Johnson.
Like seriously, we want a bottle and we can't get it out. It's not out here, and I doubt it's gonna be out here anytime soon. Yeah. So if any of you guys can get them,
bro, I feel like it should be like he's like Samoan.
It should be.
It should be out here in the Pacific Islands. You know?
Well, everything takes
it takes so much longer to get here.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's unfortunate, but
and the premium you're gonna pay once it does get here is ridiculous.
That's like all my fucking shit I bought for my computer. Got ordered all online because Hawaii doesn't have damn.
They don't have any of it. They don't have any of it.
The hell, Best Buy hardly has shit.
Yeah, Best Buy.
Like,
Best Buy here is horrible.
You can barely get a freaking USB splitter. Slitter.
But yeah, I mean, it's
That's one of the downfalls about living in Hawaii is
yeah.
you don't have access to everything you have access on the mainland.
Amazon Prime is like a must out here.
Except for right now.
Well, yeah, but
yeah,
this is like a extenuating circumstance, I guess.
But hopefully here,
it's getting real old.
Hopefully here pretty soon. It seems like things are gonna.
Yeah, I know.
At least on the mainland, it seems like things are really starting to go back to normal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we good? We're not good? Did it just crash? I mean, if it crashed, it's not the end of the world because I have the shotgun mic on my camera.
Yeah, I mean, it stopped the audio recording.
Damn. Damn.
That's it. Final straw.
Yeah.
I'm selling the Mac.
Oh,
I'm doing
no.
it. I'm done.
No. That means episode 12 can't go up on Spotify. Can't go up on anything. I mean, other than what we have already. Oh, damn.
I hate this.
Oh,
I'm
man.
done, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm done.
Damn, I should have recorded. Yeah, I knew So I was using the camera as the backup, but we should have pressed record on this.
We had, that's that. What is that, 64 gig?
That's only 32, but even still,
it's still more than enough.
It's plenty. All right, so next episode, we're gonna record on this.
We are.
And we'll still record on the camera.
Let me see if it's back up.
Damn.
It's not.
Damn.
You fucking kidding me?
All
See,
right.
that's why, like, I can't record on this computer. I can't save. I can't the audition file has to be on the hard drive because I don't have.
That's the first time that's happened to us,
I don't have
too.
enough space on this computer to save anything.
But that's the first time that's happened to us too.
Yeah,
so it's like,
is.
well, that's unfortunate. I mean, do you want to? Hit this topic, or do you want to just?
We'll save it. We'll save it for next week. I think.
I think because we talked long enough, so.
Yeah, sorry guys, I was a little bit outside of our norms.
It's unfortunate. So
yeah, hopefully
if you guys watch this on YouTube,
you guys took something away from our little tech talk.
Yeah, maybe that. I don't know. We talked.
Mac is
that was
trash.
a random ass.
That
was a random tangent that we just started.
That was completely unintentional.
But
that's what happens when you knock back.
It's
knock
true.
back a glass of whiskey before you start.
Yeah, I guess.
No, but I guess it is what it is.
That's really shitty.
Yeah,
there's no point even us talking into these mics right now either because it's not gonna make a difference for that.
So done.
With that being said, this episode's gonna be a little wonky, and it's not gonna be up on Spotify. I don't think, unless we can figure out a way to do that. So we'll be only be on YouTube. So make sure if you guys watch this, share the video and help us get it out there. With that being said, thanks for tuning in to episode 12 of the Whiskey Ways podcast.
Definitely. Oh, no, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, be sure to try this if you haven't. If you have, let us know what you guys think. And another bottle we definitely recommend for you guys to try.
That's a big one. That's a big recommendation. That's
a good one. 100%.
You literally can't go wrong with it.
100%. It's even if you're a non-whiskey drinker, this will be good.
Yeah. And so I mean, this episode definitely kind of got us out of our norm. What we normally are kind of like whiskey review and talking about life topics you might run into at some point in time. But honestly, I think it's good to take a break, talk about something else.
Yeah, random.
I
like it. I mean, I think you and I are pretty
a natural thought progression. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're pretty like, I'm not gonna say passionate. I don't know the word to use, but I'm just gonna say passionate, but it's not really what I want to use. We're pretty passionate about like tech stuff.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. I would totally agree. I like to think that I'm pretty tech savvy.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah. So.
You guys can probably hear the cat meowing outside the door now. But yeah, so with that being said, thank you for tuning in to episode 12 of the Whiskey Base Podcast, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes, sir.